Now, it's been quite a minute for NDSU football since they've hoisted the Dakota marker 4 games in a row where South Dakota State beat the Bison, but NDSU gets a chance to knock off those #1 Jackrabbits this Saturday down in Brookings. As the 115th meeting between the two programs, NDSU still leading the all-time series by a hefty 14 games, but only by 1 since the trophy was introduced back in 2004. We spoke with the team today on how NDSU can regroup and get an upset road win at their arch rivals.
You know, where we've struggled this year, we've been caught up in what everybody else is doing, what all else is going on in the game. At the end of the day, it just comes down to us doing our 111th.
I'm willing to bet on ourselves against anybody, so we're going to come out and do our best this week to get ready for them, and it's going to be a great game.
The Bison have also done extended drills outdoors this week, prepping for the cold outside of Brookings, South Dakota in early November, though it shouldn't be too cold there this time of year. Kickoff is this Saturday at 2:00 p.m. To some North Dakota high school volleyball. It's Dig for a Cure night at Fargo South this Halloween, raising money to help fight breast cancer. Great signs and support by the students here. #1 Fargo North coming to South, trying to defend their top spot. South seeking the upset. It's a 6-3 first set. South up. Great dig by North off the serve, keeps the volley going. They send it back over, bump up to Talon Hoffert with the light tap right here. Another point for the Bruins. 3-point run, and later in the set, South now leads at 14-7. Ball back on South side. The set is up, and look at this monster kill for the Bruins. Whew, 15-7. That'll pick up to a colossal 24-10 lead. Set point. And we get a bump over to Hoffert again. She's looking for another kill for the win, but it's blocked. South recovers. It's Hoffert a second time. The finishing blow. Fargo North's 10 points this set mark a season low for any set, and South strides for the 15-point set victory. But they would then win the second set. North would roar back from behind and beat the Bruins in a wild 3-2 finish. The second 0-2 comeback this season for North. Minnesota Vikings made a couple of moves today at the trade deadline, acquiring quarterback Josh Dobbs and a 7th-round pick from the Arizona Cardinals for a 6th-round pick. Dobbs started in all 8 of the Cards games this season, amassing a 1-7 record, but scoring 11 times and throwing for over 1,500 yards. Of course, this all comes with the Kirk Cousins season-ending injury. Minnesota also dealt out starting guard Ezra Cleveland to the Jacksonville Jaguars for a 6th-round pick, clearing the way for Dalton Reisner to have more minutes at that same spot. Now, despite these moves, Minnesota still plans to start 5th-round pick Jaron Hall from BYU at the QB spot this weekend against the Atlanta Falcons. That's on the road, too. Nick Mullins, the #2 quarterback on the roster, he still remains out with a back injury. They think he could be back by about week 10, I think, is the estimate right now, but it's a rocky time for the Vikings after losing Kirk Cousins to such a brutal injury.
They've been turning things around the last few weeks to come in at a rough time here.
Yep, and Kirk's had an unbelievable start to the season.
Very
Statistically, one of his best starts ever as a quarterback, too.
All right,
Real
thanks,
shame.
Jack. Weather is a little chilly out there tonight. A little bit of a warm-up coming our way. Russ is back giving details after the break.
Closed captioning is a public service brought to you by Valley News Live.
Where there's a